communication devices doesn't necessarily mean having good communication. Today we're going to discuss how poor communication can increase costs. We're also going to look at how to successfully participate in a tire road call situation, and finally look at some driving tips that'll help prevent tire damage.
Let's start today's lesson with 2 driving tips we can use while we are driving on the road. Tip number 1 is to avoid potholes or other road hazards, such as settled utility ditches. If you do encounter these hazards and cannot avoid them, slow down to prevent damage to the tires on your vehicle. Tip number 2 is to avoid excessive braking and skidding of your tires. Skidding tires creates flat spots, which will decrease the life of the tread of our tire or cause uneven wear. It will cause the tire to be out of balance and will create more heat as it travels down the highway. Remember, heat is the #1 enemy of a truck tire. In addition, the tire will vibrate excessively and could damage other drivetrain components. To prevent a skid as you approach a stop sign or slow down for traffic, decrease your speed early and less aggressively to avoid flat spotting or skidding your tires. In our industry, we are always operating under a tight schedule. It is important to be on time, but never at the expense of our equipment. By slowing down just a little earlier, we can avoid damaging our tires and keep things rolling along.
Now obviously not all of our driving is done on the highway, so let's look at 3 driving tips we can use while operating our vehicle off-road or while on a construction job site.
Tip number 1 is to survey the job site first by exiting your vehicle and walking the area you will be driving, especially if there is any uncertainty in your route. This is very important if you are arriving to the job site when it is dark or when you cannot see your route. Often, portable lights are erected for workers on site with little regard to delivery vehicles and their operators. The lights can blind an operator and make driving very difficult. When you exit your